Alright, last time on Strixhaven, Curriculum of Chaos, you found yourself trying to steal a foul-mouthed doll from the attic of a manor inside the campus grounds. It's kind of like a bet or a dare. See if you can make off with this doll that was confiscated years ago. And you managed to fight your way through the manor of killer animated objects and escaped with Sassy Sally Jane, the foul-mouthed talking doll. And you received a drift globe from one of your friends who wanted to give it to her kid sister. But then the majority of the episode was Val'ri going on a date with Aasimar, which went okay. But to go into the detail with all that require several paragraphs of explanation. But Aasimar seemed to be a little more interested in Val'ri joining his college a little bit more than like getting to know her personally for her liking. That seemed to be one of the big hang-ups. But they continue to be friends afterwards, and he's going to help her on the next exam, which is coming up soon. Well, let's see where that romance goes. Let's put a bookmark in that.
Indeed.
Alright, so at this point, another kind of extended downtime. Soon after your heist of Sassy Sally Jane, word started to get out that you had succeeded in the burglary, and they had eyewitnesses and everything. And you also
saw
hear
Grayson there. Eyewitnesses that saw Grayson.
Yeah. And also you heard some talk that Grayson got basically sent to the principal's office. Got some of the deans kind of had a word with him, saying it's like, we heard that you were like here, and like we have eyewitness say you left the premises and all that stuff. And he didn't seem to get any trouble afterwards. Must have had a pretty good alibi. But you did not hear anything in the Strixhaven Star, the kind of the rumor mongering that you were expecting from Grayson. And he's giving you even more sour looks. More sour looks than usual, especially towards you, Revia, which he was kind of neutral towards for a while. And even appreciated your snooping around, but he has a feeling that you might have been involved. Well, he knows you're involved with it since your friend group went to go steal the doll. But a few things I think might have happened. Erakos.
Oh?
I think at one point, Aasimar, you asked him if he could help you with studying for the next exam.
Yep.
And he's gonna say, I will give you some of my free time. You join me for a classic trollish cuisine for lunch today.
I'd be more than happy to.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get up to some trolling.
He gets a little grin. And when I mean authentic, I mean I got it shipped directly from my swamp. It's gonna be fresh. And it's gonna be wiggling.
The wiggling just adds texture going down. It's just that cherry on top.
So he's going to invite you to the Witherbloom campus, to Withershin Halls, where the cook there, whose name is... Let's see here. Share the page open. The master chef, Guillaume, is also a troll. Makes the most authentic trollish food that you can get inside of Strixhaven. So you meet him in a Wintershin Hall in the cafeteria area. And Aasimar brings over you this bowl of quote-unquote food. He goes, only the freshest mushrooms with a particular type of fungus growing atop it. A fungus on a fungus. Grub straight from my home swamp. Centipedes are my favorite.
Hey, if you're thinking that I've eaten stranger things, you're right. I have.
I just noticed that most trolls don't appreciate this type of cuisine.
Non-trolls?
Non-trolls.
Yeah, he could be talking about like.
And some
like,
can't literally.
City-fied trolls. You know?
Some can't literally stomach it.
I'm made of stunner stuff, and I have had to eat some strange things in my travels.
Takes the flat end of his spoon. Starts mushing it all up. It's better when it's mushy.
For a nice crunch to my meal, but
Oh, you still get the crunchiness from the centipedes.
fair enough.
And then eventually he has a mashed potato of grub guts, mushrooms, insects. Takes a big spoonful. Takes a bite. It's like I'm back home.
I guess I get.
And he watches you eagerly.
I'm guessing I have a bowl of it in front of me.
Oh yes.
I just smash it up myself, stir it up, get a big old heaping spoonful, and down the hatch it goes.
All right, give me Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I hope you fail it.
14.
14. Takes a second for you to swallow.
Oh,
But, like you said, you've had worse.
an acquired taste indeed, but not a bad one.
It's like, gotta finish the whole bowl. And he digs in, starts eating.
I follow right after him.
Alright.
It's like hum 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 hum.
You now have a study partner.
And having eaten the troll, do I get any benefits from the troll meal?
At this point, I think you've given him free food for an entire semester. When invited to eat his trollish food, didn't back down. I say he is now your friend, so you can get another relation point with him.
And what's the benefit I get? What's the boon?
Looking that up. 3 grubs. No, let's see here. That must have been so high pitched. I don't think we registered it. Oh, this kind of matches. No matter the subject, you always have a partner to study with, whether it's Aasimar or a classmate doing him a favor.
Hey!
All right.
So I always have a study buddy.
Yep.
Nice.
If you stay on his good side.
Yeah, you just have to keep eating bugs.
So, Brick.
So win-win.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
he's gonna do that anyways.
So, Brick.
Uh-huh.
We haven't really gone into detail about your Silk Ball games, but I always imagined it's like the people that you're friends with on the team, and a couple others like make up a team, and there's like a few others on campus. And although we haven't like RP'd a game or anything, every month or so, you have a game that you train for.
Do you picture that there's just multiple teams on campus?
On
or...
campus, yeah.
Okay. Because there's no other school. This is the school.
This is the school, yeah. And
Yeah.
It's a multiverse school.
all the other places on Canios don't have a football team, probably. So, but I imagine you're one of your games. You're doing that play that you just could never get before. Like, it just requires some magic that you just never had. But today you feel different. Like, ever since your encounter with that Eldritch Balm, like every week that passed, you seem to gain a little bit more magical ability. So, as the game is going on, you see a another like big let's say a Lorehold student rushing towards you, trying to get past you. He has a silk ball, trying to get past you to reach the goal. I don't know the rules. I'm just making the rules. But your teammates always said, if you get angry, that's when the best stuff happens.
Yeah.
So I want you to rage and roll on that wild magic table.
Right.
The small one? The small one is a good one.
Is that the D12?
It's the Barbarian one. I don't have it open in front of me. You should have it in your thing.
Yeah, I got it.
You should just be able to click the little thing there, and it'll give us the thing that it pops up.
Okay. This one is it's a D8.
Yep.
I don't have the little table, but a 5 is whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage.
Alright, so this big student rushes toward you. He's about to tackle you. About to shoulder you.
Right, stiff arm.
So you take your position. You're not going to move.
I'm a brick wall.
And as you rage, you shimmer with almost like a force field. It's just risen around you. And as he tries to shoulder you, he gets knocked backwards like 10 feet. And he's like almost knocked out. And
That's the way we do it. Stay down.
And as everyone knows in the rules, silk ball, everyone rushes the ball to try to get it, and then do all the other various rules. And you just keep this rage going. So anytime anyone tries to touch you, it's like they have to prepare themselves, or else they get knocked backwards. And everyone's excited because, like, you just got that much better as a team.
Did the guy ever wake up?
Sadly. No, yeah. He got taken to the sidelines, got subbed out. And now at the end there's the infirmary is just full of people that you accidentally put to
broken bones and concussions.
Yeah.
Whoops. At least we won. I assume we won.
Yeah, probably. Is that gonna happen every time you rage?
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
I sure hope it's either that or something better.
No, I was asking in character.
Oh, yeah. I think it would. I love this feeling, so I sure hope so.
Mm-hmm. And you experiment with the next practice, and like every time you do your rage, something unusual happens. Sometimes I'm trying to remember back to when Dustin played, like didn't like black tentacles come out at one point?
Yep.
To like snare people.
And it gives you temp HP.
Yeah, sometimes your weapon like warps back to your hand after you throw it, even though you think you'd be throwing axes.
Well, what it could be is I have not thrown any axes, but the ball maybe gravitates towards me.
Or like you can
that'd be really
that's
useful
laser.
in like football or something.
yeah, or you can
You're
like
made
fake
for
people
the-
out, throw it one way, and then it comes back to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you when you leveled up, you are a wild magic sorcerer or a barbarian.
Yeah.
which is a fun class.
Indeed, I mean, it is. It's all the. It's not quite as fun as a full wild magic sorcerer, but it's.
Sure.
But you can side level into that real easy if you wanted to.
I picture Talana, because she is the one that's trying to get all of our plays, make all the logic stuff. She is just getting so frustrated
I
because
was gonna say she's actually getting a little frustrated because she has
Yeah.
all these moves figured out, all these
Mhm.
diagrams, plays on,
Yeah.
and like you're kind of messing them up.
And
And she's kind of more frustrated too because like it's working, like you're winning because of it.
I'm sorry, I can't help it if I'm too good.
It's like, okay, we have some wild magic sorcerers here, but you know sometimes they like turn into a plant, and it's bad. But like everything you're doing seems to make you more powerful. It's very frustrating.
That's just the way I roll. And one of these, I get this one, and hold on, let me paste that. Where flowers and vines grow around me, and I pick a flower and give it to her.
Thanks, Blake.
Calm down, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I like to plan things out. I like to know exactly the way things are gonna be executed.
Maybe you need to loosen up a little.
Impossible.
Can't plan for everything. How is Javanesh, our captain, feeling about
Oh,
it?
he's overjoyed.
Okay. He doesn't care the means. He's liking the winning.
Yeah, in fact, I think you get a friend point with him
So many friends.
because you like with that help, you're starting to become like one of the best football teams. One of the better football teams, I should say, especially for rookies.
It's awesome.
You are squeaking. You are squeaking like a mother effer over there.
Oh, I'm excited, so I'm rocking a lot in my chair.
Need to get some WD-40 on that.
Would maybe we're becoming such a good team, a well-oiled machine, unlike my chair, that maybe I have a study group now?
Maybe.
Okay. Don't want to push my luck.
You definitely.
Joyce's coyly.
Yeah. I try not to.
You might.
Yeah, like unless you have a story reason, I don't really like it if you just keep going back to the same person. So you studied with Rosie last time, and Quintilius and Val'ri the first time. Javanesh, though, if you ask him, he's gonna say, "It's like, man, I was the first year last year. I'm worried about my own stuff now."
That's fair. You're more like a work friend, Brick. But you're a friend.
Could potentially ask.
It wasn't Rosie, it was Greta.
Greta, yeah. I mean, you could ask Rosie. What's she up to?
Being way too hyper about something.
Tilana is the name of the other person on the
Yeah.
football team. If you ask nice, she may.
She may.
She may. Oh, I just noticed that she has like a flower in her hair and it looks like a fractal. Here, I'll put her picture up.
I didn't even remember that when I did my little flower scene. That's funny. I gave that to her.
Alright, but we have another exam coming up. It is for... It's a word that we don't pronounce, the Utiogs?
Little stinkers.
Odiogs. Yeah, the little trash the little trash crocodiles with a tentacle piercers.
Is this another magical physiologies?
Yep, this is the last one of the semester. So, one thing that happens is Val'ri, Drasimir,
Uh-huh.
Drasimir comes to you one day, just with he's holding a mountain of books, and he goes, "Let's get studying.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you fail another." It's like I'm just not gonna. They came out wrong. He's gonna say, "You don't know all my words." It's like I'm gonna make sure that you pass this exam no matter what.
Well, as long as it's not like cheating, you know.
Oh,
I don't want to do that.
yeah, don't do that. Dear God, no. He looks like scandalized.
What about cheating?
But say Revia comes up. Do you ever think about cheating?
I'm specced into it.
Okay. So we have the studying phase. If you have a partner, I forget each time this happens. I forget it. I need to write down a cheat sheet. A cheat sheet for my cheating.
We just talked about this, Joey. There's no cheating.
No cheating.
Nobody's cheating. Who's cheating? You're cheating?
Yeah.
I'm not cheating.
Nobody's
You
cheating.
cheating?
Not me. Mm-mm.
It's not cheating if you're using your resources.
I don't even know what that word means.
Which word? I forgot the word. That's how little I know.
Yeah.
What, cheating or resources?
Idiot. I'm just kidding.
It's a joke.
I know.
So
I was.
Sorry, that was probably really obnoxious and loud.
during the studying phase, you have to make a ability check using whichever stat you wish, as long as it's relevant to the way that you're studying.
Oh yeah, mine was always sleight of hand. That's right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be.
It's my highest.
I'm sure. Yeah.
That's the only reason why I use it.
I'm gonna read all these books as fast as possible.
Well, I do have expertise in animal handling,
Yeah.
so maybe I should do that instead.
Drasimir's like, maybe if you slow down a little bit. It's like, no, I must read them all as fast as I can.
Watch me turn 6 pages at once. Maybe I'll do animals.
Alright, so I want you all to make a ability check.
Do I get to do this as well, or do I not get a study partner?
Well, okay, so I kind of skipped. Well, not really skipped by you, but like, do you think you could have a study partner?
Like, I was thinking basically, well, the Drasimir plan did not work. It worked too well. And now Val'ri and Drasimir are studying. So now we're going to have to go on to plan B.
Well, couldn't we
Which is,
get Revia to study with us?
if that's okay, then that'll do.
Yeah. I don't
Because
mind.
that was the whole plan, was to
I haven't
study with
studied with
Drasimir to
yeah.
pass the test.
Yeah, he did say he would help you.
Yeah.
So, yep. So if
Yeah.
you have a partner, you get advantage on this
Good.
check.
Also, Randy, I would suggest that, well, you need, are you gonna have a study partner?
I might want one.
You
Ask
know,
the goth GF.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The band needs to study.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you haven't studied with her yet.
Yeah, you know what? I think I will.
Excuse me.
Need to start coming up with reasons why characters won't be your friend and study with you. But
We're
yep,
being too friendly.
I think everyone. Well, a brick. What did you?
So of the team specifically, it's maybe a little racist, but that's Brick. I think that Melbathorn might be a good choice for this nature-y test because they're literally a tree. And I ask, and I say that, I say pretty much that is that you seem like you would do really well with this nature-y stuff. I was hoping that maybe you could help me study for this.
I've never seen one of these creatures.
Oh, I just kind of thought that.
They're unnatural
knew each other.
they're unnatural abominations of the cycle of nature.
Dang, see, I thought they were just animals. That's how much I need your help.
Yes.
What do you say, pal?
Give me a persuasion check.
Come on. Oh man.
No.
I mean that. Honestly, I
before.
mean what I said is a 4 roll, so that fits.
Yeah. He's like, it's like I have, me and Freya are studying tonight.
Oh, I get it. Maybe next time, pal.
Maybe. Sure, yeah. He like, stomps off. Boom, boom, boom. So everyone but Brick has advantage on the studying phase.
Yay.
Would you approve of a Constitution saving throw to just try to stay awake and focused?
Yes. But he can also just pull an all-nighter.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you're exhausted though.
He is exhausted, so
Do you give me the mechanics of all-nighter again?
it's a little contradictory to each other, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Although in this case, I don't really like this rule, but I'll say what it is. After all-nighter, you get 2 rerolls during your testing phase.
Okay.
If the character succeeds on the ability check. So instead of 1 reroll, you get 2. Doing so imposes a cost, you get 1 level of exhaustion. So that means you get 2 rerolls, but all your rolls are disadvantage.
Okay.
Which kind of makes sense, but I kind of like the new 1D&D rule where it imposes a negative instead of disadvantage. But I don't know if that evens out quite. So I think we'll just do the rules as written here.
So would you still get, I mean, just for sake of simplicity, double advantage on the exam roll, but disadvantage on everything else that day?
We don't get, well, it's kind of advantage. You get you get 2 rerolls.
Okay.
So if you fail, you can choose to roll again twice.
Right.
On both of the tests.
Okay.
But you have exhaustion, which means ability rolls are at disadvantage. Or like skill checks.
Brick's gonna pull an all-nighter then.
And if you have the endless mug of coffee, it has a chance of negating that.
I do not.
Alright, so you automatic. Well, I guess you still have to succeed. Yeah, so everyone has advantage on this roll except for Brick. But yeah, I think a con save would make sense.
Okay.
Right, Erakos, you get. You succeed.
Oh, what's like the stats we're rolling?
It can be any stat. You just have to say how it relates to you studying.
Oh, okay. Well, Revia is intimidating her way into the group.
All right.
I mean, and mine's obvious, animal handling.
And we roll this advantage, right? Sorry.
Yeah. Erakos, you succeeded. Brick, you succeeded.
I'm rolling. Ooh.
So Brick, you get 2 rerolls.
Just
what exact-
changed the font.
Revia, what was your
Oh,
roll?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh yeah, we had this thing before. I think you hit super advantage.
Yeah, like there's one shift that's double.
Yeah, that
Okay, hold on.
it's the
I'll
right
do the
shift.
other one.
Well, I always do the well, it didn't matter too much. You unfortunately fail. You can't bully your way into learning.
Aw.
Val'ri, you succeed. And Lilisula, I think you need to roll.
And I'm rolling for a.
This is the studying phase, and you can use whatever skill check you want to.
You just have to justify it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, same as before, I think I'm probably going to use my performance roll, because I'm going to come up with a
cheer.
cheer for it.
Worked well before.
Oh, shit.
13 is enough. You haven't been practicing enough, but you managed to get a little rhyme about these disgusting garbage creatures. So everyone succeeded except for Revia. And Brick gets 2 rerolls, but he gets exhaustion.
Yep. And we're not, and that exhaustion doesn't apply to the rerolls, essentially taking away one of the reroll. Would I get disadvantage on all 3 rerolls?
Yes.
On all 3 rolls? Oh.
Yep.
Well.
Yeah,
maybe
you're
that wasn't
basically
such a good
trading
idea.
one roll for several at disadvantage, but you have several.
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Yeah, I think someone did the math, and it's like no good at all, statistically wise.
Awesome.
That's why I was thinking about changing it, but I actually didn't think about it at all.
Yeah, but it's it's the flavor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more the flavor.
I mean, it definitely fits what Brick would do, trying to find a partner. And it's like, he hasn't done great at school. Okay,
Alright.
cool.
So, alright, so the first one is a multiple choice. About
Odiug.
Odiuk. I don't know how to say the name. Odiuk. It is evidence of a Odiuk lair. Choosing multiple choice quiz about the physical signs pointing out the presence of a Odiuk, including large piles of particularly noxious trash, deep vats of liquid dung, chunks of carrion scattered among filth, and incongruous noises coming from the trash. So everyone make me a investigation check.
Okay.
And this is the one where I can do.
Oh, never mind. I'll take this.
Tell
I
me
do
what
3
everyone's
rolls.
is, because I have to write this down.
19.
8.
5.
19.
Val'ri.
I hate digital dice. I hate them so much.
All right, Revia 19.
Yep.
And you're waiting on me, because this is one that I do 3 of them at disadvantage for this one.
No, you do 1 at disadvantage, but then, like, if you don't like it, you can re-roll
Yeah,
it.
so all your rolls are at disadvantage because you have exhaustion.
Okay.
But you have 2 re-rolls, which are also at disadvantage.
Okay.
Erakos, was yours?
19.
18.
And is
Val'ri of 5.
Nat with a nat 1. I would re-roll that if I were you.
she doesn't
I
get the
can't.
option.
Oh, she doesn't.
Way to rub it in, Dustin.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
You succeeded your studying phase, so you have 1 reroll.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh.
You're right. Oh my god, I totally
sorry.
forgot.
Yeah.
What was it? Investigation. Sorry. No,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh my god, I
Okay.
almost got another fucking 1. I was about to scream.
Lilisula, what do you get?
For the investigation, or
Yeah, investigation.
yeah, I rolled an 8.
8. Okay.
17 is my new.
You also have 1 reroll. 17.
really?
Okay.
Okay, let me reroll then.
Brick, what do you get?
I'm not sure yet because I have some more questions. I forget how this exam thing goes.
Son
Are we
of a
gonna have?
bastard.
Just roll investigation at disadvantage.
Which he did.
Well,
11.
but I did. It's a 10.
Okay.
But do we have multiple phases of these tests?
Yeah,
Like,
there's 2 tests that you're gonna take.
okay, and so if I use I don't get 2 rerolls per test. I get 2 rerolls per this scene. Correct?
I think you can use them both here if you want.
I would just use them until you pass, because, like, if you pass 1, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, if you fail both tests, then you're pulling a Val'ri.
Okay, that didn't work. I'm gonna use my third reroll. Okay, so I got a 10. Is
Yeah.
my final answer.
All right.
It says 7.
Well,
on
if
our
you get a
end.
7, you don't get to keep it.
Oh, I don't get to keep it. Okay.
I don't.
so
I
then,
don't think you get the highest one.
okay. I have a 7.
Regardless, none of them were above a 10.
Yeah. Nope.
You can just barely keep your eyes open.
Yeah, it's miserable, man. Guys, don't do this. It does not pay off.
Unless you get that coffee. Lilisula, what did you get? Sorry, an 11.
I got an 11.
Okay. Next one is the essay portion.
I'm gonna do even worse one.
Writing a short essay about the details of which intelligent creatures might use Obotox as guardians requires a unknown persuasion check. So you're writing a essay about how someone could persuade a Nugotok to become a guardian. So that's
We're doing persuasion chess.
Your
persuasion, yep.
Son of a bitch.
But you only need to break a 10, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll this one.
Alright, once you have your score, tell me what it is.
I got an
17.
11.
Erakos 17,
22.
22 for Revia.
Persuasion, you said?
Of course. you would
Persuasion.
do that.
Lilisula, what did you get?
11.
11.
Yeah, you do, Val'ri.
Val'ri 16,
Rick got a 5.
5. Oh, Val'ri got 16. Completely. Alright, 16. Yeah, I messed up somewhere. But you remember your rolls. So the check was a 13. So I think Lilisula got 11 on both of them.
Yeah.
You unfortunately failed the exam.
Yeah, I can't for the life of me roll any higher than a goddamn 8.
Yep.
But yeah.
So that means, unfortunately, much like Val'ri, you have to get a tutor this for the remainder of the semester, and you have to quit your extra curriculars, which means you don't have time to be in the band anymore.
What?
Oh well.
Val'ri, you passed. Congratulations. Brick, you failed, unfortunately.
Return.
So you lost.
No!
You have to lose your job and your club. But Erakos and Revia, you both aced it.
You gotta lose both your job and your extra
Yep.
Yep.
Ugh.
No sports for you, friend.
Well, yeah, mother and father both use Uyatugs to shore up defenses in their criminal empires in Draconic lair.
And I mean, these things are just a natural part of life and death. So this is right up my alley.
But Val'ri, you can rejoin your job and your extracurricular since you get a
Yay!
passing grade. Lilisula and Brick, unfortunately, you lose both of yours.
We were just getting good. I was just coming into my own.
And I forgot to mention, but there was let's say 2 weeks, 2 weeks of pay for if you had a job before.
Yeah, give me that money.
So
So
And
10
it's
gold.
5 per week, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 5 a week. So not a kind of the ending the year, your most important test. A little bit on a bittersweet note, a little on a sour note. Val'ri got a passing grade, but 2 of the other ones that have done pretty well, have done okay. Rest of the year wasn't quite a slam dunk.
Erakos ended Erakos ended on a high note for him. He passed both. He was very happy with his scores.
Yeah, all that time in the poop factory really did a number for you.
Right, so if you succeeded the first one, you get a student die for investigation. If you succeeded the second one, you get a student die for persuasion.
On our little report cards, was this number 2 or number 3?
Number 3.
Okay.
Aasimar is very happy that you passed your test, Val'ri. And he asked if you're going to be working at the Biblioplex again.
Yep.
He seems really happy. He writes a poem about it.
Aww.
And Quintilius is I'm sure you'll be rejoining us in the Play Actors Guild.
Yeah. I guess if you guys will have me back.
Of course we'll have you back. We need all the help we can get because the Rose Stage Festival is coming up in mere weeks. And the Play Actors Guild is in charge of putting on the performance and getting getting everything ready.
Oh, I see.
And I think you can put on a performance that will wow the entire school during the improv section.
Well, I guess as long as you think it's because of my skill and not just because you need help.
Oh, I don't mean to give off the wrong impression. I mean, you've been with us for the majority of the school year, and you have just been one of our brightest stars. Joey just can't say anything right.
No, it's not you, Joey. It's not you.
Does Joey need a hug?
Maybe. But you get from this that yes, there is a large festival going on near the end of the school year, and the Play Actors Guild is in charge of organizing it. And have you heard about this a few times during the year? It's kind of a festival that happens in the Silver Quill campus. They set up stages throughout the campus, and people put on performances and plays and concerts. But the highlight of the show is the big improv event that happens near the end of the night, where the students will go up on the Rose stage and just do whatever they feel like. Here are some rumors about some of the props that are going on this year. Like a basilisk and chimeras and owlbears and even a black dragon. Like, just kind of rumors going around that they're actually going to summon a black dragon to be part of the festival, and like some people are believing it, some people think it's hogwash.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the next major event that takes place. Let's see here. Let's do a studying phase. We haven't done one of those in a while. Although you had your last exam.
You mean it's going to school phase, I guess.
Yeah, going to school phase. That has to happen every once in a while.
Got a lot more time for it now, unfortunately.
Yep. So let's...
Also, if Val'ri, due to Revia's band being slightly having an issue, if she needs like someone else to help her out with improv, she is technically available. Also, like you can, I'm assuming she could convince like Ash the like
Ash.
Laura, Luna. Basically, it's like, yeah, we could help you out. You
Mhm,
need it
mhm.
for
Hmm.
for your thing.
This is something that's kind of thought of, but like, you can maybe keep one of those extracurriculars or jobs if you just don't study for exams. That
Ooh.
could be a good like maybe next year we'll start that like the next school year.
I didn't get that fucking option.
Well, just
I'm
thought
kidding,
of
I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm
just,
kidding, I'm
just
kidding.
now.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
You made
I
me
kid, I
quit.
kid. I kid, I kid.
I kid. All right, so let's do the last studying phase of the school year. Start with Revia.
All right, and it's a D4, I assume.
You roll a. This is gonna be no more animal physiologies. So roll me just a D3. Well, a D6.
2, which if on a D3 would be a 1.
Be a 1, yeah. Right, it'd be magical auras. Haven't done this in a while, so let me make sure everything's
Yeah,
right.
take your time. It's cool.
Right, this is general study, so roll me a D4.
Rolled a 4.
Right, while experimenting with different auras, the character tapped into the foundational forces of luck. When another creature is within 10 feet of the character and misses an attack, or fails an ability check or saving throw, the character can spend their reaction to let the creature roll again. This aura can be used 1d4 times, but wears off at the end of their next long rest, so roll me a d4.
Ooh, okay.
2.
2.
So you can use this twice during the next day, basically.
Interesting.
Yep. So people around you just, you're walking down the campus and paint buckets are just missing you as they fall off the windowsills and
There's a slight Dragon Ball Z power level glow around her.
yeah.
It's like, what? What do you mean?
But like other people like are running into walls and panes of glass and stuff when they're all around you. Like
That
when
would be
they're
very-
outside the aura.
Oh, it would be very Revia if she's like, yeah, to steal the luck of others.
Yeah.
She's not. It's not that she's like really lucky. She's like stealing it from other people. Like, I don't know. It's that's how magic works.
Alright, Erakos, give me a D6.
All right, 1d6 coming up. 1.
I just noticed that the screen isn't showing up on the recording.
This whole time.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like we did anything important, but
Brick
yeah, you
failing
love to
school.
see it.
there we go. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I guess I
Don't-
didn't check before. Anyway, I'm sorry. What do you roll? What did you roll? 1. Everyone's favorite Arcano-Botany. Roll me a animal handling, nature, medicine, or survival.
Nat 20.
At 20, alright. Which is a event. Roll me a d4.
All right, 1d4 coming up. 3.
3, 2. All right. During your you're on the banks of Sedgemoor, which is the big swamp around Witherbloom, and you're searching the bog for a rare plant. But Rosie, being a little bit too excited, is running along the bog and slips on some mud. Give me a strength, athletics check.
Oh, that's athletics? I can't do acrobatics.
That's what it
please.
says.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, so it's not that you're preventing it. She actually fell in. So, like, you're trying to pull her out.
15.
15. Alright. Maybe because she's a gnome. She's nice and tiny. But your frail and weak body is still able to save her.
I'm like, all right, darling, just ho. And you hear this slump sound as she comes out.
Yeah, it's like, you need some help, buddy? But
I got it.
she's like flying
got
around,
it.
but you manage to reach down, elbow deep in muck. Pull her out.
Erakos is on the ground next to her, just no, never again.
So on the upside, managed to pull her out. The downside, she smells really bad. But the teacher does reward you 10 points.
Hooray!
Alright, next person is Brick.
Alright, I'm doing physical dice now. I'm mad at the rolls. Do I roll this at a disadvantage?
This is the day. This is
Yeah.
this is after. Yeah, so
Okay, I rolled a 6.
6. Ooh, another Quandrix one. The beginning computational magic.
That one's not my strong suit.
Not a strong suit, but roll me a Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, or Nature.
Okay, Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, or Nature. I'm gonna do History because I get a +2. A 7.
7. Oh, that is a fail.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, you're like telling about the history of that. Remember that not the robot, but the formula that's trying to account to infinity.
I think with a 7, I clearly don't.
Yeah, so like you're learning about the history of it, but like you're like infinity. Let me try to think about infinity, and you just zone out for the rest of the period.
Ugh. Brick, come on.
All right, Val'ri,
Yes.
roll me d6.
Okay. A D6?
Yep. There's only 3 classes now, so
3.
all right, 3. History of Magic, Prismari. So roll me a Athletics, Acrobatics, Performance, Persuasion, or Sleight of Hand.
Sleight of hand it is. 23.
3. Well, that is a success. What did you actually roll? 18?
Yeah.
18, yep, that is a success. You learn some complex hand movements for casting your newly learned spells as an Arcane Trickster Rogue.
Hell yeah.
Do it by... It's like with your rapier, you're able to write little runes in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Lilisula,
Yeah.
roll me a d6.
I don't know.
It's okay. It doesn't matter what you roll.
It does.
Every roll's a winner.
No.
2.
All right. It's too mean.
Right, magical auras. Roll me a d4.
Yeah, I want to take that luck.
It was the same class as Revia. Seemed like... Right, you're learning. It's kind of hot today, so they're teaching you a aura that can cool you off, a chilling aura. And it puts you at ease, but the downside is any flames that you've been around within 10-foot radius are just being snuffed out because of the chilling cold. And people are kind of almost avoiding you because it's just so cold around you. You're comfortable, but around you is just too cold. So everyone's kind of keeping their distance. So keep these if you have so keep that in mind, because that's gonna carry over to the Rose Stage Festival. It's happening tonight. So, Brick, you were kind of preparing to work backstage at the festival. But since it's not a school night, since you're kind of part of the team, they kind of ask you if you want to work backstage at the Rose Stage. Kind of help set up all the props and all that stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Since the entire school will have basically the night off to participate. It's almost like an end of the school year celebration.
I was looking forward to being a part of it.
Lilisula, your friend Xanther kind of wants to make a little bet with you. He says, during the improv, I want you to make up a dance routine on the spot during whatever situation they put you in, whatever prop they give you, whatever role they give you. I want you to make up a dance routine just for that moment. And if the crowd likes it, then maybe we can incorporate it into the cheer routine.
You're wrong.
It's like, all right. He goes to shake your hand, but being made of fire, he kind of thinks better of it, and he goes, "I'll wait till that aura kind of cools off, literally."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened if my hair would go out. Like, do I die? I don't know.
Is it Charmander rules?
Yeah. Is this a Charmander situation? Alright, Val'ri. Wintilius says, you've been like in the stage ready along with Brick, for the past week or so. But Quintilius says, it's like, I will be one of the stage masters during the improv show, and I want you to be by my side when it happens. You'll be one of the members playing off the other students, giving them prompts and making sure the play moves along.
Sure. Okay.
Excellent. Oh, it's wonderful to have you back.
It's nice to be back.
I have big plans for next year.
Oh?
I have ideas for performances we can put on. And you will be the star. Besides me.
Me?
Next to me, of course. Yes.
Well, yeah, I kind of expected that.
It's like, yeah.
You don't want whatever her name is. I forget.
Rubina?
Yeah, you don't want her.
Well, she'll be there, of course. Be-
I mean, like, as your leading lady.
It's like, she is rather good, isn't she?
I mean, that depends on your taste, but yeah, I guess so.
Oh, what was that? I was looking
Nothing.
somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah, no, nothing.
I'm sorry your friend Brick isn't working backstage anymore. I really miss him. He says in a tone of voice where you can tell he doesn't really miss him.
I miss him a lot, actually. It was really nice and comforting seeing him here. And I kind of miss having him around here, to be honest. But I'm sure, he'll do better next time. And
We've been having a lot less mishaps and accidents.
Oh, really?
So I guess you weren't here for that period of time.
Maybe it's just because I was gone.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
like
of course,
the-
that must have been it.
the
I do hear,
stage luck charm.
I did hear that he's going to be working backstage during the festival, despite his
Good.
grades.
That's good. I'm glad.
Alright, so you would know. Get to the part. Or next chapter, look at that. Yeah, so you would know that the Rose Stage Festival takes place in Silverquill, like I said.
Mhm.
A lot of performances going on all day long. Revia and Aurora. I'm gonna say, like, since the band isn't official, Lilisula can still be a part of it, but you won't get the benefits, like the student dies, if you wish. Since it's like not an official school activity. So Lilisula can still be part of the band, you just won't get the benefits. This is kind of going to be the Ash and Blood's Moon's first big, like, public performance.
Yeah.
And you spent the better part of the school year, like, trying to perfect your sound. You changed styles, like, more than once. But Aurora, like, tells you, it's like, this is going to be it. Like, if we don't make an impression tonight, then we might as well not have been born, for all concerned. It's
No,
like,
that just means we gave it a shot. That's the whole point. You give it a shot. Do your best.
every time
And
we
if you
give it
didn't-
every time we give it a shot, Rubia and her groupies like boo us from backstage, and everyone just decides to join in, and
Oh, don't worry about her. I have plans for her in my book.
do you have a death note?
Well, I mean, no, of course not.
Oh.
Revia just has a book that she writes people that have scorned her, and when she becomes an adult red dragon who can that can travel between the planes, vengeance will be had. So it's like, imagine, like, she's like in her like wizard school, and then this like red dragon woman shows up, and it's like you made fun of my band, and then like just blows you up. Like it's like in 20 years, it's like vengeance done.
They're gonna be like old with a family, just living life in the suburbs.
Of course,
And then you're
yes,
gonna-
but-
Literal.
And then you're gonna
Warlock.
kill Bill like into her
Oh, yeah.
house.
Oh, that's been her plan from the beginning. Anyone that like slights Revia, she will have vengeance.
It's her
because
literal
her
burn book.
her half dragon heritage means she will live longer. So like, if you're 80, that's like prime for her, and you might be old. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll do our best. Don't worry about Rubina.
It's just like I never cared what other people really thought of me, but I put my soul into this music.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's we've worked on it a lot. We've gone from like disjointed to now our band configuration is somewhat normalized.
Yeah, well, yeah, with my singing, you doing the background,
Yeah, I'm the drums.
yeah, and Lilisula
Still plays a stringed instrument.
do the string. Yeah, we have a. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, unless we do like Beauty and the Beast lyrics, you know, like you know.
Nah, we're gonna be great. We're gonna be incredible.
For some reason, I did not set up a. Oh, that's right, because there's a map. Never mind. Right, but this is the day of the Rose Stage Festival. Cheers, jeers, and the buzzing of kazoos ring out as you draw near the Rose Stage on Silver Quill College campus. On the main stage, several students play act histrionically. You've ever heard this word before?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a new one to me.
Yeah. One wears flamboyant noble costumes, another wears a felt dragon's head, and a third wears a court jester pantaloons. The audience roars with laughter as the scene plays out.
Yeah, apparently it's like farcical.
Farcical,
So
yeah.
like you're hyper exaggerated, but like it's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm. Serial making your way to Silver Quill when actually a teacher stops the group. It is Professor Lang, which is has been your teacher in animal physiologies. She is a dryad. But she asks you do her a little bit of a favor. It may get you a few more points for your team near the end of the school year. She says she's in needs of material components in the Sedgemoor for some of her spells, and she's wondering if tomorrow you'll be able to go to the Sedgemoor and obtain these samples from the swamp for her.
I mean, I'm there like white on rice. I mean, I do this. I've done this 1,000 times.
Well, I know
This
it
is
can.
Patrick, bro?
I know it could count on you, Erakos.
Absolutely.
What about your friends here? It would help me out greatly. 12 hands are better than 2, as I always say.
Yeah, I'll help.
Sure.
Revia is helping because she knows that it's always nice to have some brownie points for when you need to cash them in later.
Yeah. So I go, well, thank you so much. I've just been so busy with these grading these final exams and preparing for the next school year. It's just I just don't have time to make my way out like I used to. So some of you have agreed, or all of you have.
I'm in.
Okay. Isn't required. Make your way to the Rose Stage.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you, Erakar here for your Patreon thing.
Yep. So I don't have to use the black and white things again. But while there's like performers going on with some of the smaller stages, the Rose stage is still being set up. And in a few hours' time, it will kind of be the main event. But Tilius is here, kind of preparing on the stage. He gestures up to Val'ri and Brick. And he kind of explains what's going to be happening here. It's like throughout the performance, the various students who want to participate will head out on the stage, and we hand him a random prop and a random roll, and give them a scene to improv, and they will do their best to entertain the crowds. Sometimes they have something they want to do ahead of time. They try to work it into the skit. But the main part is that we all have fun and we entertain everyone in the audience. Now, hello again, Mr. Brick.
Nice to see you again.
I like your one glove.
Oh, thank you. Who are you again?
Oh, I'm Revia.
Well, it is quite stylish. I am fond of it. But Brick, you'll be backstage handing out props, or rolling out props when needed.
Fair enough. Hopefully this performance can go off without any sort of hiccups. I know that you're prone to those.
It's been, ever since the last exam, it's been pretty quiet around here, actually.
Well, ain't that something?
Am I still glowing with my luck energy?
Yep, you are.
Cool.
Lilisula's still frosty to be around.
Yeah. And Val'ri, he says you'll be the one that'll be acting off the other performers.
Okay.
So you have a night full of non-stop improv ahead of you. Isn't this exciting?
Yeah. I'm not at all nervous or anything.
Oh, that's excellent.
Well, that'd be fun. If I wasn't in the band, I'd be doing that.
Oh, you're more than welcome to participate, or if on a band, you say.
Yeah.
Oh, how
We're
exciting!
the newest underground sensation.
We played like literally 2 shows.
Yeah, that's why we're underground.
Oh,
We're indie.
I was gonna say I thought that would be a really funny way to make a dig at me being a drow, but that's okay too.
I was going to, honestly, but you undercut me.
Yeah.
And Aurora's there with her hurdy-gurdy. She goes, I guess Aurora, Winterstar. The heroes of Strixhaven. The liberators of Sassy Sally Jane and the defeater of mimics.
How the hell do you know so much about us?
It's been in the paper.
Well, everyone
There's
knows
a paper?
Everyone knows of your
Yeah.
exploits.
I worked on it for a little bit.
Oh.
Huh. It's been kind of an open secret that you, snuck into the manor and did all that. Word
Yeah,
of
literally
mouth.
have no idea what you're talking about.
You
You
were
were
only-
in one of your lich trances,
Yeah, you were
Remember?
you were there
Sometimes
for-
you go into lich trances when you're a phylactery.
Oh yeah, that totally happened. That was a thing I totally have happened to me.
That is the canonical reason when you're not here.
Never.
Lilisula just
you
kind
were-
of blinks out.
You as a player were there for half of it, I guess. But he says, normally the individual performances are held on the other stages, but how about you and your band perform on the main stage during one of the improv?
Yeah.
But wait a minute, I have an improv thing to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, we can work that in.
What? You need me to improv what? Look, I got a lot writing on this.
I mean, okay. Well, we're doing the band.
It's like, it's okay, we just have to, on the spot, do lyrics based on whatever ridiculous thing they tell us to. That sounds easy.
Yeah, I love it.
But
Okay.
that means the entire school's gonna hear our music.
Exactly.
Most of the students. We can't pass this up. We can't pass it up.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We're doing it.
Before they do this, though, right before they do this, is there any way I can bless them? Like, so they...
Doesn't bless
Like-
only last a minute, though?
Yeah.
Not
this is
really.
like an hour
No.
away.
Like they'll be
Okay.
backstage, like waiting.
Don't worry, I
Alright.
have my luck energy.
I thought that wore off already.
Nope, we're in the same day.
Oh, okay then.
So
I'm
who
pulsating with luck powers.
wants to participate in the improv part of the
Well, I have
festival?
Yeah,
I'm
you have-
obligated to.
Yeah, you have to as part of the band. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, it'd be best if I just stayed out because the artsy side of Strixhaven doesn't really like me at the moment.
Why is that? Did I miss something?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. He kept like attacking Rubina every time he sees her, and she hates
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
all the band hates him.
It's kind of happening for the band too.
Yeah, so
As Brick, you're kind of backstage. You see these like cutouts of various like creatures.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like send them up. One of the fellow students we had some interaction with. Cadornus. He's actually the guy who found the frogs.
Oh.
In the beginning of the school year. He kind of like comes up to you and says, "Oh, I've been given instructions to kind of take your place here tonight, so you can enjoy the festival."
Oh, that's not necessary. I got a job to do. I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, but like the leader of the head of the drama guild like told me directly to tell you. I don't know what to say. I mean,
Well, all right then. Okay, so here's the box of props, and you hand them out to the performers. Thanks, I guess.
it's like he kind of looks around and goes, "Yeah, no worries." He kind of starts looking over the props.
Feels
Well,
suspicious.
there's a
but-
lot of them here, aren't there?
Yeah. I like the big carrot. I think that's funny.
Yeah, carrot's pretty good. Where's like the creature ones?
Those might be in this other box over here. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, he kind of points to a box. There's like a wooden chimera, like a black
Mhm.
dragon, like an owlbear. He's like, okay, I think I got it. I'll just go get my things, and you can perform if you want.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind the stage kind of guy. I just get in the way. On the
Okay,
stage.
okay. Well, you can cheer from the stage, I guess. I'm just gonna get my
Yeah.
thing. I'm just gonna get my things.
This guy seems suspicious about something. Can I try to insight him to see if
User, he
he's
seems kind of sus.
Yeah, give an insight.
okay? I got a 4. Yeah.
Or, yeah, he
Respected.
seems a little anxious, but like it's kind of an important job, so
Yeah.
maybe he's just not used to it.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, all right. I leave him to it, and so Quintilius was the one that gave me the job. So as I walk away, I try to kind of catch eyes with him and see if he's just looks like, oh, that's really weird that Brick is not back there anymore, and see if he says anything to me.
Well, it wasn't so much that Quintilius asked you to join. It's that like since it wasn't an official job, like some of your friends, kind of asked you if you wanted to help out.
Got it.
Okay. But Quintilius just kind of gives you a look as you kind of sit down next to Erakos. Well, I assume next to Erakos.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting show.
Yeah, excited to see what Val can do. She's come a long way since the beginning of this year. Really come out of her shell. It's been good for her.
Right. Since let me get some other students on stage too here. Aurora is there. Any other students that you might want to see on stage here?
Well, so is one of the students.
Oh yeah, but even one of the NPCs.
What about the owl dude? He'd probably do a good
That's
improv.
exactly what I was thinking
owl.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll third that one.
I want him on there.
Pig widget? No, what's his name?
Yeah, the
I
small
keep wanting to
one.
say pig widget.
Oh, do you
My
mean the
favorite.
small one or the
Pig
cool one?
Javanesh or yeah.
No.
Javanesh.
Or, oh, that guy. Yeah.
No, I want the small one.
No, I was thinking Javanesh personally.
I was thinking
Oh.
little baby guy. He's like, hey, it's me.
That's what he sounds like.
Javanesh. Aurora. And then, let's get, how many people are here? Maybe we just have 2 plus Val'ri.
Grayson would be in the audience.
Oh yeah, Grayson, Revia. They'll be there, probably booing. But actually, Rubina is probably gonna be involved.
Yeah, I'd imagine like the school band's doing something with this, or I don't know.
Yeah, she. Definitely Rosie. Just gotta make sure I'm not playing off myself the entire time. All right,
It's
so
not yet time for Pawns to be here.
yeah, Pawn's in a little cage by you.
He's doing the Final Fantasy VII frog little dance.
You can be a backup dancer. All right, so we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna read over the rules. But we'll be right back. I've been trying to think of the best way to do this gameplay-wise.
The same way we did the Witchlight one.
Yeah, it's a little different, but it's like not all at once. Although we can just do that since we don't have a few players.
Whichever way makes it easier for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I think Rosie and this. Rosie and Javanesh. And then Rubina. Yeah, I also don't want to be like playing everyone.
I'll play one.
Oh, we can swap them out. That's what the rule says. We can swap people out. So.
Oh, I don't mind playing. I'll be a character.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you're near the end of the line. The improv festival's been going on for a little bit. Val'ri, you've been given a mental workout trying to keep up with everyone. But Quintilius keeps urging you on.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh boy.
All right, who wants to be up first? Lilisula or Revia?
Uh-huh.
Who wants to go first?
Let's go first.
We're not doing the band, like, we're just doing by ourselves?
That'll be
Oh,
the grand finale.
oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll do an improv
sick.
thing then.
Yeah, you go first then.
Okay. And then, yeah. Performance. Oh.
Oh no, we're RPing.
Oh, I'm
you can't
RP.
Yeah,
see
you got
the dice
RP.
there.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. And so, like, what are we doing now exactly? I'm sorry. My brain.
How about
Like,
Revia?
You
How about,
and Val'ri are going to be doing an improv skit.
how about Revia goes first?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right. I'll wait on that then.
All right.
Cha.
So, Rosie had just been done pretending that she's an overweight red dragon pursuing a group of would-be adventurers in the Underdark, who's trying to steal
wow.
a crown of some sort. See Honor Among Thieves now on digital.
Yeah.
And she just finished eating everyone up, and she's digesting them, and she's going crazy, and the crowd is just going wild with their kazoos that they have, cheering her on. She takes a bow, and Quintilius goes, it's like, the mighty Thunderchod devoured those adventurers, but look, from on yonder. And Revia comes on stage, and Quintilius says that you are a toddler in an adult's body come to face the dragon. And he also hands, and the person who took Brick's place hands you a rain cloud with glittery raindrops that hangs over your head. And here we have Rosie goes, now I need more adventurers to eat. Rawr, 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 rawr.
Can I use like spells or anything?
Yeah, do whatever.
Oh, okay, sick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, in a flourish, use disguise self to turn myself into the visage of a kind of like chubby baby Grayson Wildermere.
Kind of transform on stage into a very stout, very wide.
But
Grayson.
It's still clearly Grayson. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, everyone's in the crowd starts laughing like, ooh. And you see Grayson in the front row not looking pleased.
I say, oh no! My diaper is so full of seeing the big dragon. I hope I don't fill it further. And then I use what's the spell I'm looking for? Okay, thaumaturgy to make like my voice boom, but instead of making my voice, I'm making like the fart sound. So I'm like,
and Rosie in her kind of makeshift dragon costume just starts chasing you around the stage.
I crawl on my hands and knees while continuing to complain. Oh, goo goo gaga! My diaper's so full. You don't want these treasures, dragon?
Alright, give me how about what are Brick and Erakos doing?
I mean, Brick is guffawing. He is rolling in the aisles.
Right, so you are encouraging them.
Yeah, I am having a laugh riot.
Right, give me a Revia, give me a charisma check. With advantage. Well, a performance check.
Can do.
Wow.
Yeah, the audience is just.
They love the working blue.
Yeah, she sounds just like him.
They love working blue and they love hating Grayson. It always works.
Quintilius says to Revia, saying, Revia, it's your turn to perform. And,
What? Oh.
or not Revia, Val'ri, sorry.
Okay.
Said, Val'ri, you're up.
I
And
don't get props for this.
Clap, clap, clap,
you will
clap.
get a prop.
Oh, okay.
You feel in the he sends like message to you. It says you will be playing a brilliant but exasperated knight, and your prop shall be you are handed a large wooden cutout of a ship. And you are here to slay the dragon.
What?
And go!
What kind of prop is that for right now?
Deal with it.
I'm so bad at improv, guys. Oh my god.
Hark! Oh, look at that! The Sky Knight in her sky ship has come to take me and my very full diapers away from this dragon.
Rosie goes, if only I wasn't so chubby, I could fly up in there and destroy the ship. And she starts like clawing at the sky.
If only I wasn't so stupid and a baby, I could go get on the ship. But here we are.
Grayson stands up. It's like, oh, come now. How inappropriate.
I will, like, make it appear like I'm, don't hold it the way I'm holding the prop. I like lower it a bit, and I look over at Revia.
Fear not, you disgusting, foul little baby. I will save you
Hey, I'm
from
not
this
little.
ferocious, also horrifically grotesque dragon.
And I'll use, like, just as flourish, Mage Hand to make it look like it's, like, going down and scooping up, quote unquote.
Oh, actually, like the ship is actually floating?
No, Mage Hand around Revia.
Oh, around Revia. Okay.
To make it look like it's like reaching to grab around her. Even though obviously it's not, because she's too heavy. But just to make it look like that,
I get the gist, and like I'll kind
Thank
of like
you.
stand up pantomime, like, oh, I'm being levitated.
Oh no! Disgusting child. Your diaper is far too full. I fear I cannot hold you for much longer. One will have to go. It is you. Or your
Oh.
soiled pantaloons.
What if I could? Oh, well, that is okay. I have one final solution. And the Revia will like undo her fake diaper and let it drop to the ground. As she is like turned around to expose like the illusion self-change that the Grayson Wildermere, of course, in classic Revia fashion, will make him have like the Hank Hill butt.
Quintilius immediately runs up, tries to block it. It's like, okay, Revia,
Val is like giggling her fucking ass off right
It's
now
like,
on the ship.
it's like time to exit stage right. And he kind of ushers you off stage. But Rosie,
then she'll-
she goes, okay, fearsome knight, now we battle. And the dragon will actually take out a fake prop sword. And she rushes towards you, Val'ri.
But why must we fight, fair, foul creature?
She stops saying, I'm a dragon, we're supposed to fight.
Says who? Can we not just all get along?
But I really want to... But she says in her regular voice, but I really want to fight.
I fear that if I fight you, you will die.
and I'd hate to see, and my mage hand will like curl and like pet down her dragon body. Such a creature be slain by my own hand.
Revia walks back on stage in her normal form and goes, "What are you doing? Go get her! Go get her, dragon! What are you go?
Yeah, for a moment, Rosie's like, maybe there is more to life than just pretending to be monsters and getting into pretend fights." Then Revia comes up saying, "What are you waiting for?" She's like,
Yeah, kill her."
"Yeah!" She takes her sword and starts hitting Val'ri with it. She's like, "Defend yourself!"
Yeah, kill it. I imagine that like
I'm on
Revia
my
is
ship.
also trying to be like pushed off to the stage, but is just being like avoiding it to
Yep.
add to the comedy routine.
Rosie's
I'm on my
like,
ship, though.
yeah, Rosie's like hitting the wooden ship. It's like, I shall destroy your vessel.
Burn it down.
I will move the ship behind and under me, kind of in a weird way, I
Yeah,
guess, as I
yes.
leap over it, as if I'm like gracefully descending from the heavens above.
It's like, okay, give me a performance check.
Oh boy, this is gonna be awful. I have a -1 to my performance.
Oh.
Oh, it's a fucking 8. I trip and
Yeah.
fall.
You trip, and Rosie starts a little bit too real. Starts hitting you with the wooden sword.
Finish her.
And everyone starts laughing, but he's kind of like at your expense.
I will actually kick one of my hooves. Will just
Yeah.
punt her right in the.
give me an unarmed attack strike.
Yeah. Would it be unarmed or would it be my hooves?
Hey, your hooves, yeah.
Okay.
I forget the way it was set up.
I will roll. Oh, does a 12 hit her?
It does actually.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
But-
she will take one damage.
1 damage. But she's kind of pushed
Just
back.
enough to.
She's in her dragon costume. Which you've seen her use in her live action roleplay sessions passing by sometimes, but she gets knocked back and she goes, "Oh, I am slain!"
Revia is going to walk by, take the sword, and then start hitting the Val'ri ship with it. No!
Quintilius is like, "I told you to get off stage," and she starts dragging you.
She like kind of like out of character, like will be out of resisting, but in character is kind of like just like trying to attack because she got too into it.
Yeah. She's like, that points to Rosie. It's like, yeah, it's enough, Rosie. Javanesh, you shall come to congratulate Val'ri on her defeat of the dragon. And you shall be... D12... Another very hungry creature. It hands you a... hands Javanesh a... a giant 4-foot-tall scepter made of aluminum, inlaid with quote-unquote gems made of shiny glass. He goes, "Well, I can work with this." He walks up. "I am the Giant King, and you have slain my monster. Now I shall slay you!"
Well, to be fair, she attacked me first, so it was really like self-defense.
He raises his scepter, and in much more, like, not mockingly, but much more pretend than Rosie, does an over-exaggerated swing in your direction.
Oh boy.
What do you do?
Can I try to like stop it with my hand?
Yeah, give me
I
a
have an idea.
give me a dexterity. Well, it's very obvious. He's like playing into it, so yeah, you can just do it, do whatever.
A straight dex or like what? What do you
Well, I
want?
mean, I'm saying he's doing it slow enough where it's not a dexterity. So, Yeah, you can grab it.
Okay, so I'll like grab it, and then I'm gonna cast light on it, so it's just this like bright light all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna go and then I'm gonna cunning action dash.
Run away.
You won't get me this time, Giant King. Whatever he said. What did he say, Giant King?
Yeah, he's like the Giant King.
You won't get me this time, Giant King. And I'm gonna dash away over here.
It's like, the king reigns supreme. He does a little, kind of like, shows off for the audience, and they're just like clapping. And it's like, he goes, time to summon one of my other loyal servants. And Quintilius points to you, Lilisula. He goes, you're up. He goes, your role will be that of a rampaging but a root sea serpent. And he hands you a... You are handed a, Well, he actually calls out, it's like, my monster servants shall now, cause their reign of terror over the land. And, you as a sea serpent will come out, I don't know what that word means. Hold on. The root. Oh, having or showing great knowledge or learning. So a very learned sea serpent. And Sage Hands push out the different monsters like the Chimera and the Owlbear and the Black Dragon. And he goes, my other loyal servant.
Servants? I'll have you know, I have been in servitude to the forces of darkness for as long as I can remember. How dare you assume I am merely an underling? More or less, I should be an equal.
You challenged me for the throne?
Challenge? I don't waste my time on muling infants when I myself am older than time itself. You should know your place, indeed.
Well, then maybe I shall challenge you too. And he dramatically turns to the crowd with a little flourish. Some of the feathers, of the downy feathers on his hair fall out. You know, like in a show of showmanship.
Like when Marluxia takes his hood off and it's just flower
Yeah.
petals everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, I shall challenge you then to a dance-off for the crown.
You shall have your dance-off, and once you've seen these slick moves, friend, you'll think twice before stepping to this, son.
You see your
And I also,
your friend
like,
in the audience. It's like, this is it. This is the dance-off.
I cast my dancing lights to just kind of like enhance my presence.
It's like, oh ho ho. Give me a performance check.
Stand out in front. Son of a bitch! You're kidding me.
He still rolled higher than he did.
Oh shit!
So you find out that Javanesh, for all his boasting and for adventuring, he's not much of a dancer. In Lilisula, you find it hard to dance in this sea serpent outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And you get mostly boos and like that wah wah from the kazoos people have. And
It works. It's supposed to be comedic.
Yeah.
You did okay.
Can I Hold on, I have an idea.
Yeah, sure.
You're good. You're so good.
I wanna, as I see that Lilisula is like just fucking
Struggling in this
she's
outfit.
struggle busting. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to cast or to make like the ground, like I want to cause harmless tremors on the stage.
Yeah.
And then I like rush back in and be like, "Come, my fine serpentine friend. Together, you and I, we will rule all. And we will take down this king of false cities."
Hey, you know what? Asses to this whole outfit. I'm going over with you.
Javanesh, like as the tremors, kind of actually trips.
Oh.
And
Val's immediately like, "I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Under her
it's like,
breath.
no, it's cool. It's cool. It's all part of the play, man. But Razumir is just like clapping up a storm with his big hands. And
Erakos is just like,
yeah.
He's just clapping up a storm too.
Quintilius is like, comes up, is like, oh, what a twist ending this tonight's performance has had. What started as a simple trip to the market to buy an ear of corn ended in the king of giants being slain and the serpent and valiant knight running away together to rule distant lands. Who could have foreseen it?
Just an average Monday night for
It's
you.
just like-
Hold on, let me take a look real quick. Let me see what my... Oh, cool. It's only 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah,
And I'm
you
gonna-
have to stay away.
I just wanted to be like, well, I'm a sea serpent after all, and I do cool stuff like this, and then I, make it. I cast and I try to do it so that it's not like I'm not hitting anybody with it, but I do poison spray to get the special effect going.
Mm-hmm. And what a way to end tonight's festivity, then. Their very first large-scale performance, the Ashen Blood Moons of Lilisula, Revia, and Aurora will put on a special performance just for you all tonight.
Crawling out of my
Yeah.
sea serpent costume.
Right, we're gonna do a group performance check.
Okay. I have dice to use on this thing.
I think I might too.
I mean, if you were in the band, you should have it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have a performance one.
you lost it because you
Yeah.
you failed the thing. You're still allowed to be in the band, but you don't get the benefits.
Do I get it though?
Yeah, you still have it.
Okay, good. Okay.
There we go.
Which one, the 7 or the 16?
What? Oh, the 7 was
It was before, yeah.
yeah, it was when I
Okay.
screwed up.
All right, so I'm gonna roll.
Alright, Aurora rolls a 19.
Oh, I rolled a 1. So we're gonna add on. We're gonna throw in that dice in. I don't know. Would that even help? No, it wouldn't.
So I think in very Revia fashion, she's just kind of doing her own thing. Just trying to be cool.
Yeah, she's still yucking it up.
But Lilisula and Aurora, they find their groove. As Aurora kind of takes her hurdy-gurdy and plays like a melodramatic song about slaying of a dragon and taking over distant lands. And Revia, you're just making roaring sounds in the back, trying to play it out. But the people seem into it, like they're hitting the right beats.
We did smart and basically organizing to put Revia kind of in the drums in the background, so it doesn't really matter. Instead of being in the lead singer, so it was kind of the band, the membership accounted for this.
Let's give it up for the Ashen Blood Moons! And the audience cheers, but Rubina and her cronies are, like, booing, but they're being...
I cheer extra loud.
Yeah, they're trying to be loud, but, like, they're actually
And
being
then I'll
drowned out.
I use thaumaturgy to make myself even louder.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's the loudest anybody's ever heard Val, and it's still actually pretty quiet, realistically. But you know, it's
No, that's
still
even
pretty
better.
loud.
It's like a maximum. It's like, yeah.
Can I use Druidcraft to do the same thing? Well, I can make a bunch of roses. I can make a bunch of flowers. No, never mind.
So as everyone's staring, you kind of hear someone in the stage, like, give out a scream. And she points to, like, behind everyone in the, on the stage. And, the crowd roars with laughter as the festival appears to be reaching its height when suddenly confused guffaws followed by screams of terror ring out. One of the stage props barrels away from its handler, monstrous shrieks coming from its frothing beak. What used to be a comically posed owlbear painted on wood is transforming into a real and very enraged owlbear, and it's rampaging right towards you.
An owlbear? Those
An
are bad
owlbear.
names.
Oot growl, what the hey?
So one of these props has transformed into an actual owlbear. Quintilius, and Aurora, like, kind of go into not panic mode, but go into leader mode and start to, like, get everyone to safety as the crowd starts to kind of, like, panic and run to safety. And Quintilius goes, I think this might be the heroes of Strixhaven's time to shine once again. And he's like, quickly now, get to safety, everyone. As we shall go into initiative. I should keep this music going.
No, I was gonna say no. You gotta keep that going. We need to find like the old-timey saloon version of Rat Battle.
Right. Erakos, you're up first.
Wait, where are these things coming from?
The prop turned into an owlbear.
Oh, I see it. Ah, there you are.
So also, I want you all to check your report card. If you ace your exam on owlbears, you get advantage on all your attack rolls.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Well, I didn't ace it, but I passed it.
Yeah, I only passed it.
I'm pretty sure. Is that not what that means?
Yeah.
No, you have to have gotten both sides of the test.
Yep.
I don't think I did.
I did.
I certainly didn't.
Well, Revia gets to attack at advantage then.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Erakos up first.
Would I think this thing is a very physical?
I mean, it's an owlbear.
It's definitely there. That's what you're
Very
asking.
well. Very well then. I think it's best we, bring this thing down to size. So I cast Ray of Enfeeblement on it.
Right.
All right. Let's see here. I've got to. Okay, now I've got to hit it. There's a 21 hit.
21 does hit.
All right. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
That is an animal. It does not have weapon attacks.
Yeah, does it say weapon as in like swords and stuff, or does it say just say attacks?
It says weapon attacks that use strength. Would you think natural weapons like claws and do those?
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. Yes.
And if they use strength, they do half damage. At the end of the owlbear's turn, though, it can make a Constitution saving throw against it, DC 14. If it passes, it ends. And then, at having cast that,
Okay. I mean, it makes sense that it would be natural weapons too. I don't know why it wouldn't apply. All right. So it. Okay, so he rolls at the end of his turn.
at the end of his turn.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go over here. So I'm a little bit out of the way. How high are these roses? Are they just
Oh, they're a decoration.
Oh, that's on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on the floor. Oh, they're just decorative on the floor. Okay,
Yep.
well then I'm just gonna get as far away from this thing as I can.
You go over there and you see Grayson hiding behind. Like trying to hide.
Playing a little bit into character there, aren't you, buddy?
I'm just making sure everyone gets to safety. And he goes, move along, as he's trying to be as small as possible. So the owlbear doesn't see him. Right, Revia.
Revia's gonna go to here. And she's going to look at the owlbear and thinking quickly, cast a spell I've wanted to cast for a long time. And she's gonna grease it up.
Alright.
I'm casting.
Where
I want a 10-foot grease cube to be like. I'm just gonna put it here, kinda. So like half of it is on this. I guess like this.
But that's where you want it.
Yeah, because I want it to be halfway so it causes it to slip because it's in it. But
Okay,
then
yeah.
if it tries to charge me, it has to go through it. And that'll also, like, make it... Yeah, like, that's where I want it.
Okay, so he starts his turn in it.
Yeah.
If he starts the turn, does he have to make a save to go prone, or is it only if he goes into it?
Basically, yeah, whenever it appears, he has to make the DC 13 turn. And if it enters or leaves it, it has to do it.
Okay, so he rolls it because you cast it on him.
Yeah.
Okay, it's dexterity.
Dex 13.
Rolls an 18. He's able to stand up.
All right.
His claws are like sinking into the stage, so he's able to keep his footing. All right, Brick.
Alright, Brick is going to go into a rage.
Would like to rage.
Oh, Wild Surge 1. I get the tendrils. Uh-oh. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet. Well, how close is Grayson?
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
Grayson
you can
counts.
do it.
I just can't control it, you know? Nah.
Fucking
God,
knuckle cracking. Oh, that was so good.
Well, I'm guessing you do the owlbear.
For sure the owlbear. And I mean, if Quint and Grayson are within 30 feet, then let's oh my god.
All right,
Let's take
so
this opportunity.
owlbear rolls a 17. I imagine that's higher than your saving throw.
Yes.
Quintilius, who's helping little Pimwig, it's like, you gotta get out of the seat. It's like, I'm quite comfy where I am. It's like, no, you've gotta go. He will roll a natural 1, so these tendrils hold him in place. As for Grayson, he rolls a natural 1.
Yeah.
What's happening here? I don't like this.
They are not held in place, but they are going to take 9 necrotic damage. That was a lot more than I meant.
Right.
And you also gain 9 temporary hit points.
Oh, yes, thank you. I actually thought it just said 12.
No,
And I scream, sorry, can't control it, sorry!
Why was it only us? Oh, but what do you do?
Yeah, you can
And then
roll
I
an
run up
attack.
and hit it.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you got a good axe, right?
I do. I repaired my axe.
Okay.
For a 17,
17 hits.
that is 11 slashing.
Alright. Thing lets out a squawk. It will return the favor. So if he starts in the grease, we've already done that. So it's only if he tries to leave, right?
Wait, why is
Uh,
it going before?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lilisula?
I saw him happily press it. It's your turn, Val'ri.
I was like, he rolled a 6 though. Okay. I am going to. Let's see here. What does this do?
Why is there an E on the...
Oh, that's the spell of enfeeblement?
Oh, enfeeblement, sorry. Yeah.
How much do I have again? 40 feet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go 10, 15, 20. I can hardly see the lines, so I'm sorry if this is off a little bit. 5, 10,
Probably zoom in.
No, the lines are too light. I can't see them against the light background. 15, 20. Oh, shoot. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, fuck. Well, it's not like he's in the way, so... It's just in a straight line, I think. Yes. Oh, 5 feet wide. Never mind. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Maybe I should have read that first. Okay. In that case... I can't even do that because Brick's in the way.
I'll be okay. I got temporary hit points.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna witch bolt it.
Get in there and stab it.
A beam of crackling. Well, I have a new spell. I want to use them. Beam of crackling. Let me read it though. Make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target takes 1d12 lightning damage on each of your turns for the duration. You use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. Spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Fuck it. We ball. I'm gonna just try and cast Witch Bolt at it. Let's see if it hits. It was almost a 2. Nat 20.
At 20. That hits.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
Bring the damage.
This is like the continuous stream spell, right? It's like a force lightning.
Yeah, the one, it requires concentration.
Yeah.
Yes. So it takes
14 damage.
14 damage. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. Spell also ends if the target is ever outside of the spell's range or its total cover. So it's 30 feet, so. I'm just gonna stay right here and keep doing what?
You roll for damage each turn, or does it do 14 each time?
If I want it to do... Oh, I see what you're saying. It just says you use your action to deal 1d12 damage, so I'm guessing I have to roll for it each time.
Yeah, I don't think you crit each time.
No.
Keep
Alright.
it there, Brick.
Do my best.
Alright, so it's still enfeebled. What is going to...
Wait, Lilisula also rolled a 9.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh, then why?
I
What
don't
was
know
the
why the
elevator?
owlbear's going first.
Okay.
Weird.
Okay. Yeah, Lilisula's turn.
Sorry, Joey. I just noticed that.
It's okay. So, Lucille's like, time to show you, time to show you guys a cool new thing I can do.
Look at this cool new thing. I feel like that's what we're all doing right now.
Well, I'm like,
Look what I can do.
No, stop.
Sorry.
And then-
Sorry, Randy, go ahead.
That's okay. And I'm like, patow, and then like I just suddenly have this just excessively huge maul in my hands. It's a magic maul. And I'm gonna.
I'll let you attack at the same turn.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be like, here it is, and then I want to.
So, 5-foot drow, huge anime hammer, basically.
Yeah, basically. And we're swinging for the fences. Oh, damn it.
11 will miss.
Of course it would miss.
I mean,
Well,
it looked cool.
Well, it looked cool. Alright. Go for it.
Alright, so the owlbear's gonna swipe at Lilisula. Its claws.
Yeah.
For
Hold on a second.
22. So enfeeblement is at half damage, Dustin?
It's half damage.
Alright.
Okay.
So for 22, Lilisula will take 6 slashing damage.
Like hell she's not. Hold on.
You can't just not take the damage.
You're not a
No,
rogue.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I have a reaction, guys.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just being shitty, Randy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I
Yeah,
have a
geez,
reaction, you nerds.
You summon them all, and all of a sudden you think you're immune to damage.
What did the owlbear roll again? I'm sorry.
22.
Oh shit, never mind, that's not gonna do anything. Alright, I'm getting how much damage am I taking?
6.
Oh, okay. That's bad.
Hey, it would have been 12 if it hadn't done Rave Enfeeblement.
This is a 16 hit brick.
16 does hit Brit.
No.
Yeah, you take 2 piercing damage as he,
Nice.
as he tries to bite you. And then he rolls a con save.
Yep.
And a dex save if he's just in that grease.
Even if he just
4
ended his
hours.
turn, he hasn't moved.
Yep. If you're in that grease puddle at the end of the turn, you gotta make a roll.
Alright, rolls a 16 for Constitution.
And the spell is over.
Alright. Rolls a 4 for Dexterity, so is he prone?
Yeah, he's prone now.
They're prone now?
Yeah,
Prone now.
Prone now.
He will attempt to get out of it, but he rolls a 4. And as he steps out, he's like on all fours, like on the ground. His legs splayed out.
Is that what Nalver
He goes,
sounds like?
Also, he's covered in grease.
Covered in grease. Right, Erakos.
I mean, I tell you, that Rave Enfeeblement came in handy. It only lasted 1 round, though.
Is it only?
If he passes the check, it's over. And he passed the check. All right. Well, that might have been better. Anyways, since you've taken a little damage now, let's see if we can't get you on your way. And I cast Toll the Dead. DC Wisdom 14.
Rolls an 8.
And takes 10 necrotic damage.
10 necrotic. His feathers start to singe.
And we're not over yet. I'm going to do something. I don't think that quite got you along the way, so let's send you down the path to your grave. I'm going to use Channel Divinity. Path to the grave. If he's wait, hold on. Is he within 30 feet of me? Good question.
Well, you can move up.
I'm going to move up a little bit.
What is Path to the Grave?
Quite literally, with the next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, The creature has vulnerability to all of that attack damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay.
Like
he,
these,
he takes double damage for his next attack, basically.
yeah, and like these spectral claws like come up out of the ground and grasp him. He can still move around, but it's like the next time something hits him, it's gonna hurt.
All right.
So if you want to bring out your big gun, now's the time.
Oh, I was planning on it.
Don't you get advantage because it's prone too?
Well, if it's ranged, you get disadvantage.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But Revia will actually get a straight roll since she has advantage anyway, since she's so smart about owlbears.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I think the thing I'm going to do doesn't really matter. So I'm going to get within, this seems to be 15 feet of it. I'm going to use my meta magic of Quicken the Spell. So I get to cast a spell just as a bonus action. And the spell I'm going to be casting is Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Oh,
It's in Greece too.
Yeah, it's in
Owlbear's
Greece.
Going up in fucking flames.
So I wanted to... So do I cast this just regular style?
Yeah, just regular. Dexterity save.
Yep.
Rolls a 9.
So it eats it.
and takes 26 fire damage.
Oh, we're not done yet, because I still have
Oh.
my regular action. Which, like, so I heard about this. Do I get to cast another spell for my regular action, or does it have to be like a cantrip or other thing?
Oh, well, since it's a special sorcerer thing, I think it means...
No. I can... even if it's quicken spell, you can only cast a cantrip if you've
Okay.
already cast another spell.
Yeah, but I wasn't even going to cast a cantrip, because Revia is going to use her fire breath
Okay.
for her regular action.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's just a...
yeah,
That's just a...
Yeah, that's just an
legendary
ability.
trait.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I do know you can't cast 2, like, leveled spells in a turn.
Yeah,
Um,
but I wanted her to do, like, she's doing the, out of her hands, the flame, and then she's adding in, like, the fire breath, too. The
so
big
it's like
fire.
a mega fire breath.
Yeah.
And it's only the first attack, Dustin, that gets the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but that's still 26 fire damage.
Yep.
And this one's 4 with a dex save of 12.
Rolls a negative 1. Or not negative 1, a natural 1. So it's 4. Right. This owlbear is on fire.
Wait, does he take fire damage on his turn?
Thematically on fire.
Ah.
Grease isn't actually flammable. But Brick, your turn.
Ram standing, so if it tries to charge me, it hits the grease again.
Right, Brick. This thing's like hooting and hollering. It's like writhing around in pain, and it's still prone.
Thing is smelling mighty fine.
Right, you will get advantage as he's prone.
And I will whack at it for a 21.
21 will hit.
Jeez, where were these rolls when I was taking a test?
This is the test.
Brick no good at school. Brick only good at fight.
Ah,
How do you kill this? How do you kill this
another-
owlbear?
oh, I love it. I'm going to. What I want to see is I'm gonna take a big slash at it, but like I spew the grease across the room, and it just kind of lands in a line pointing at Grayson, like up to his feet, like, but it falls short of him. So it's just this flaming like napalm style, just
Yeah, almost hits him.
Just
Yeah.
squelches out from under the owlbear.
yeah.
So as you hit this owlbear, and it like falls to the floor dead, it slowly starts to transform back into the comically cartoonish owlbear wooden plank.
And I assume it's extremely on fire.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like on
it's-
fire. Like Brick, like you try to like put it out for like
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash the hell out of it.
yeah, start smashing the hell.
Oh, jeez, yes you are.
Yeah. Start smashing it with your maul. And you notice that the back end of these bits of wood, when you start smashing up, is covered with Eldritch Balm.
Boy, this Eldritch Balm sure is safe stuff. I mean, Erakos is laying it on the sarcasm as thick as he possibly can on this.
Yeah.
I mean, it helped Bricked out, though.
Yeah, I'm still not so sure I shouldn't be eating it.
I think you should.
Please don't eat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Do not eat the Eldritch Balm.
A silver quill professor
Oh, I like what's going on here.
comes up after the after all the commotion, after the students are safe. You would know her as like kind of the professor is kind of like who was like heading the entire festival. Who's kind of in charge of it all outside of the drama guild. She goes, "What on earth happened here?" Is this human silver quill professor named Joheen Totsky. She goes,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
it seems like somebody covered your props with Eldritch Bomb, which has been the case for pretty much everything so far. That
Every single problem we've had to solve with violence. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I was really excited about it.
Well, Mr. Hardcastle, I you know, the other stagehands asked you if you could join for the backstage for the festival, and I said yes. Were you aware of this?
he was in
No.
the crowd.
Oh, Mr. The Malawar ended up taking my space, handing out the props. He said that he was told to by was it this person who was in charge of everything?
At Oris, yeah.
Is this Joheen Totsky the one that he said gave the instruction?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, he
well,
said
it's like retconning. He would have said like, yeah, she like was the one that ordered
he
him
said
to do
that,
that.
you told him to come take my spot and hand out the props.
I said
Is that
no,
not true?
I said no such thing. And she kind of snaps her finger to Quintilius. She goes, Mr. Melantor, go find Mr. Demelwall.
Damn a lawer, I guess. I don't know. That's mighty suspicious.
Yes, he was the only one who had access to the props backstage. Go find out where he went to. It's like, yes, ma'am. And he kind of gives like a little worried glance to Val'ri as he heads up. Aasimar will actually come on stage and go, Val'ri, are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh, I was helping the other students get to safety.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh, he actually gives you a hug. Oh, sorry. I was
No, it's
just glad you were
fine.
safe.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm glad everyone else is safe too.
Can I help at all? Can I do anything?
Yes,
Okay.
you can, Aasimar.
Okay.
I want you to find out everything you can about Eldritch Bomb. Everything.
Everything. Okay.
And when you find out, come talk to me, okay?
Okay. he'll carefully go off the stage. Like he'll sit down and kind of inch by inch go down.
Oh, bless him.
And he'll
This
very
big boy.
very quickly run away.
Oh.
Okay, Eldritch Bomb.
Everything.
No, everything about Eldritch Bomb. Eldritch Bomb.
No, just boop.
She says, well, before I forget, it seems, Miss Redscale, you had
Yeah.
the best, seen the most audience reaction for your, in the improv performance, and she
Darn straight I did.
says, so as a reward, she hands you a cloak of protection.
Sick.
Oh,
That's lovely.
Requires attunement, wondrous item. You gain a 1 bonus AC to saving throws. A 1 bonus to AC and saving throws as you wear this cloak. And I look forward to see you in Silverquill next year.
Oh, definitely. I like what Silver Quill's going on, and I like that little guy you got on your shoulder.
Oh, thank you. It's my familiar.
Yeah, I want one of those.
It's a little inkling familiar. She goes, well, next year you can learn to summon one.
Cool.
But about this Eldritch Balm.
Yeah, Professor, what would we do about maybe making an appointment or something to talk to the dean or maybe all of the staff?
She goes. She is paying attention to you, but she goes, yes. It is a matter of concern. I've heard the stories that you were involved in, but I don't believe the papers to say that you were responsible. She puts her finger on one of the shards. This balm seems inert, but unlike the other professors, I think all of this was not a coincidence.
If it had only happened like once or twice, maybe, but this is like the 3rd or 4th time?
It's the 4th time.
Yeah.
She goes, meet me in my office here in the Silverquill campus tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
I saw your friend was going to research Eldritch Bomb. I have a theory about what might have happened. Congratulations, points to Revia. She
Everybody
goes,
gives a thumbs up.
8 o'clock tomorrow morning, my office. She gives you directions.
Do I have to show up too?
I think it'd be good if all of you were involved.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, it makes sense. We've had to kill like 4 of these.
It is. We are beyond coincidence at this point.
Hey, Gage, do you think it counts as killing if like they turn back inanimate after they? I mean, because like when you kill something, it turns inanimate. Obviously.
I don't think these things were alive in the first place.
I'm still gonna count it as a kill.
Actually, can I roll?
Roll for what?
You know what?
Did that owlbear have a soul?
Yeah.
Every time it was alive and then now it's gone?
No, you can't kill something that's already dead.
Well, as I said, I don't think it was ever alive in the first place.
Only time it was alive is when it was a tree.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to go back that far, sure. But, I mean, at that point, it's semantics.
Here is the, I don't think you've seen this map yet. Here's a map of the Silverquill campus. But this night, do you do anything special? Like while you're in your own dorm?
Hmm.
Revia's just gonna tell Pawns about what happened, as she does every day.
And he just kind of stares at you blankly, like blinking his frog eyes. Here, I'll actually go to the other campus.
Feeds him some bugs.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Erakos is feeling a little bit uneasy about all of this. It's not even life. It's not even life. It's just like this is beyond something beyond the cycle of life and death, and that doesn't sit right with him.
Can Revia's like weird, stupid question get under his skin?
It set off some alarm bells in his head. You know what I mean?
In the meantime, Lilisula, you can add a friend point with Aurora since your performance went so well.
Good. It was amazing.
Do I get to add another friend point? Go to 2?
No, with that roll, no.
Oh.
Are you at 2 now with her?
I am now 2 with her.
Okay, yeah.
We're
You're-
buddies.
you're
Oh my
enough.
god, besties!
Besties!
Oh my god, besties!
Randy stole Goth GF.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, poor Revia. She's just not getting anything, is she?
Our first game, we're like, hey, the winner of this game is the one that becomes friends with the goth girl first.
Yeah, that's true.
Randy wins.
And she's easy to look up since she's the first one on the list. Alright, your boon with her is... out of respect for Aurora, fellow campus musicians will cover your expenses for 1 night per week at places where live music is common.
Oh.
So I guess if she's playing at a... if you guys are playing somewhere, you get free drinks.
Huzzah!
That's
Wow.
thematically appropriate.
At least Lilisula does. Yeah, like people who recognize your performance are like, "Oh, you're awesome. Let me buy you a drink."
Yeah. Now I could get something that's totally not gameplay breaking or gameplay changing at all, or helping me with anything really.
Yeah.
I can save a copper on a drink. Fantastic.
What does the other guy get? Free study partners? Whoop-de-doo.
Free study partners, man.
Hey, I had to put a lot of. I had to buy a lot of sandwiches for that.
Well, I'm besties with a Dampier, so you know what? Shut up.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Aurora's like, so now that you're friends with me, my boon will be, and you're like, oh wow, how impressive.
Very helpful.
Listen,
Good
that's
for
the
you.
tax
Good
pay
for
for the
you.
Goth GF.
Her
Like if
bane.
someone wanted to romance Grayson, you probably get like auto crits.
Bet you fucking anything. That's what it is. Something really good.
Her bane is whenever there's live music on campus, the lyrics will always include rude statements about you. So you turn into
Whoa.
Tower Swift making songs directed to her ex-boyfriends.
Oh,
Um,
good thing we're besties.
you want to know Grayson's boon?
Yeah.
Whenever you want to buy something on campus, a few words from Grayson will get you deals. That's 25% off, a 25% chance that purchases will cost half as much.
Meh.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
60%
not
of the
worth-
time, it works every time.
It's not worth actually being nice to Grayson, but it's like not bad.
What's the bane
Maybe
for,
there's, I mean, there's probably people making characters in this that like jive with Grayson very well.
okay, so if you were enemies with Urzmatok, instead of always having a study partner, everyone refuses to study with you.
Yeah.
Rip.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, do not piss him off.
I'm okay though because I'm friends with Aasimar again, which means everybody likes me.
Yeah. he has some clout.
He has some
Urzmatok.
clout in being
He does.
adorable.
Yeah. He
Well-
ain't got no riz though.
Well, I mean, Urzmatok for like people studying.
Oh yeah, that too.
Aasimar will be waiting for you the next if everyone else doesn't have anything else to do, but he'll be waiting for you the next morning, which means you get a long rest.
Yay!
Yay,
Yay.
click that
Ew, I
button.
lose my
Yeah.
temp HP.
Oh, cool. I love how as soon as I did that, I got an error on D&D Beyond. What a great...
Website.
It's doing it again! 0 out of 6 used slots. Character slots exceeded. What the fuck are you talking about? This website.
Good job, Wizards.
Jesus Christ.
Wizards of the Coast will never not disappoint you. It's better you learn this now.
I love how this website only started having problems once Wizards bought them out. Oops. I mean, I totally didn't say that.
Oh, you sweet summer children.
I personally haven't had any problems with the site, but I'm not a member either, so I haven't had stuff like that happen.
Let me tell you about the program Magic the Gathering Arena. You have no idea.
Little buggy.
It may have crashed for 3 years straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's why I play Marvel Snap.
It may just be coming on Steam next month.
Wait, it's not on Steam?
No.
Oh, it's Lorehold.
Ooh,
But
dang.
you know what they did go for really early, which is like a pseudo exclusive with the Epic Game Store, baby.
No, the Epic Game Store is starting to come in on its own. To be fair.
I'm just saying in terms of like reading the market.
Yeah. Yeah, no, total misread.
But Aasimar will meet you in front of your dorms. And we'll say to Val'ri, I thought I could escort you. In case you didn't know the way. I guess you were there yesterday, so I guess you do, but
Yeah, sure. I mean, all my friends will be coming too, so...
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm Aasimar.
Hey,
I don't know if you... I know...
they know.
They know?
Yeah, we all know. We watched you on your date.
It was adorable as all heck.
Anyway...
You what?
We did do that.
What?
Anyway...
What? Huh?
Let's just go.
Okay.
That's to actually meet you instead of just watching you from afar.
Are they...
What?
Did that really happen?
I mean, you saw
It's
them.
fine. It's fine.
Oh, that explains so much.
Remember, that's just because we were checking with our friend Val'ri, making sure she was safe, and then we let you do your thing.
He goes, I would never...
Oh, I know. But you know how it is. Team
Didn't-
Fluff gotta stick together.
We just made sure. It's fine.
Anyway... Meeting, let's go!
Yes, let's go for this meeting.
You all go
end
to
this session.
Professor... Yeah, this is near the end. We have some plot to go through. Professor Totsky, you head up to her office. You already see...
Oh, we're doing this now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just going to be like, and it turns out it's X, dun dun dun, and then like,
Okay.
Kidoris is there in the office already. And she goes, excellent, we're all here. As well as Mr. As well as Mr. Yarsnak. And Aasimar will give a little bow. Says like, hello ma'am. It's like, can you tell me what you learned about Eldridge's Balm? He goes, well, nothing out of the ordinary. They get it from the Sagemore, swamp in Witherbloom, and they process it, and they use it on magical objects to strengthen them, so they don't break. And it's not. It's very common around campus, but it has no known negative effects like we've been seeing this year. And she goes, "Yes, that's very academic of you, very common knowledge. But what some people don't know is they're very susceptible, susceptible to wild magic. And I believe that a bout of wild magic or something similar might have contaminated a batch of the balm. And that's what's been causing the problems this year."
Brick is definitely doing the monkey looking away meme.
Now it's not uncommon for students to head to the Sedgemoor to perform forbidden magics that aren't quite allowed at this school. That may also explain what has happened here. Mr. Dame Loire, did you put the balm on the owlbear cutout? Owlbear prop? And he goes, "Yes, ma'am."
Oh.
Oh,
What? What?
Then
Can I
why?
roll insight?
No, he admitted he did it.
Yeah, but is he admitting it? Is he covering for someone?
Roll insight.
17.
17. He said he did.
All right. There you go.
And she says, "Were you in the Sagemoor?" "Yes, ma'am." "Were you performing spells?" He goes, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am." "Well then, explain what you did. She says, he says, "It was, some other students put me up to it. They thought since other things came alive, maybe this would too."
Who? Sorry.
He goes, "It actually wasn't a friend, it was just me."
No, you can't go
he
back
looks
on your
down.
word like that.
He looks down at his feet.
He's clearly lying. This is outrageous.
Give you one more chance to come clean. "It was me. It was all me." "It's very well. I'm afraid that would be detention for you. And deduct points for your team. And, which will be Team Gorgon, actually. He's a part of that."
Does that mean we're even further ahead?
She goes, "Yes, Miss Redscale, which is the important part.
Yeah, it is.
And you're dismissed." He points to Kataros. And he kind of gives you all a glance, and then slowly walks away. She goes, "Yes, I know it's frustrating, but if he refuses to admit it, then not much I can do. But
Oh, that's fine.
There's so much more you could do.
No, it's fine. I trust in a Professor Totsky's judgment. Clearly sucking up.
I will have words with the other students. Don't worry. But there is something we can do to prevent further corruption. I understand that Professor Lang has asked you to perform a chore for her at the Sagemoor this afternoon.
Yeah, we're swamping it up.
She reaches into her cloak, pulls out a veil of holy water. So I believe this will cleanse whatever corruption that we in the Sagemore where we procure the Eldritch Balm and prevent any further incidents. She will hand Erakos the bottle,
Yes,
since you are more familiar with Witherbloom.
indeed, indeed. I will take great care of this.
So while you're performing the task for Professor Lang, I believe it will be appropriate for you to, as a personal favor, try to fix this corruption.
Yes, yes. That would be for the best, now wouldn't it?
Is there any other questions?
Nah, I'm good.
No, I believe that is it for the day.
Miss Redmare?
When you say call this that wild magic is what is causing this, how exactly is that happening? What do you mean?
Well,
by
the Eldritch Balm absorbs magic, so it doesn't affect the object that it's coated with. And wild magic can be very unpredictable.
That's interesting.
Of course, it could be more than wild magic if someone has been performing dangerous spells in the swamp. Well, I hope it doesn't come to hasn't come to that.
Have you ever heard of
Yes.
anyone eating Eldritch Balm?
No, I have not.
Okay, me neither. Just checking with you.
I do believe I have. Let's call the other members of House Kraken to see if they put Mr. Damoir up to this little prank. Rest assured, they won't get away with it if they did. She kind of gestures to Val'ri.
She'll just look down.
Sadly, I don't think it's Grayson because he was like afraid of the thing.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does, because then we can't get him. But don't be sad, because as Father always said, a failed assassination attempt only makes you seem stronger.
Alright, she dismisses you. And Kadoris is kind of waiting outside. And he kind of stops you as you walk out. And like he goes, I didn't know what would happen. I swear.
Then why did you do it? And why did you lie?
I didn't want any of my friends to get in trouble. But they really had nothing to do with it. That's what he told me to say.
Who?
I don't know.
He got you in trouble. Why do you care?
He said he would help me find. He would help me with He said there's this thing in the swamp when I was just looking for more glowing frogs. That's where I found the other ones, and I don't know, this like crazy old man who lived there. He said he he knew he could like help me with my magic, and he just said put some of this balm on one of the creatures, one of the wooden planks in the rose stage, and he said give that, and he'll give me some of his magic scrolls.
You're in a magic school. You're here to learn that stuff. Val's gonna like,
Yeah.
she's gonna turn right back around and head right back into the office.
No, please don't, please.
Revia grabs Val'ri and says, "Now let's hear him out."
No.
If they find out I was...
That's your own fault. You should have thought about that before you did something that could have hurt a lot of people.
I'll make it up to you.
No.
Now he owes us indentured servitude.
I didn't know what would happen. I swear, I'm so sorry.
You didn't. What else happened? Every other time something like this happened, you know what it was. Everybody does. This person already threw you under the bus by getting you into trouble anyway, and I'm gonna pull my hand out of Revia's grasp. You should have thought about that before you did something wrong. And I'm gonna go right into the office.
Alright. A moment later, you can't tell what happens. A moment later, she, gestures for him to come back in. Then a few minutes later, not a few minutes, sometime later, he comes back out looking very dejected. But Val'ri, maybe looking a little smug.
No, she's not looking smug. She's just
Okay.
like, she's baffled by the fact that that he just lied right to their faces, but then openly admitted to everything right outside the office.
Yeah, like
under the pretense of
when a teacher wasn't
oh,
around.
Yeah, exactly.
Revia,
And knowing that a lot of people could have got hurt.
The professor probably mentions with this new information that someone might have been. It's even more likely someone was practicing dangerous magic in the Sagemore. But that might be a rival point for
That's fine.
for Val'ri with him.
That's fine.
And Doris. Aasimar says to Val'ri, it's like, I think you did the right thing. It was very irresponsible.
Thank you, Aasimar. And she's gonna look back at her friends. I'm glad somebody thinks so.
I mean, I thought so too, but I also felt that you had it handled quite well. Good job. Seriously, good job.
Revia is disappointed.
Alright, so following afternoon, you will go to the Sedgemoor in Weatherbloom to perform your task. But we will do that next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a little late.
Val'ri's heated.
Yeah.
She's just more upset that a lot of people could have got hurt.
Yeah.
And to her, that's the biggest, how dare you?
Yeah.
She didn't give a
As I said, Erakos is concerned that this is messing around with things that shouldn't be messed around with.
Revia is the exact opposite, where she doesn't care if other people could have gotten hurt, but she's more upset that you lost both a lackey and a lead on evil magic, which seemed it could be a good idea.
Well, no, we have the lead still. It's
Yeah.
a crazy
Yeah,
old
but
man
we
in the
need
swamp.
You could have had a guy in.
We'll take
We
off.
could have had somebody in it. In the circle.
We'll take off.
Whew.
We'll take
Sorry.
off 30 points for Team Kraken. You guys are easily gonna win. Win
Hell
that,
yeah.
win
That's
that
right.
this year.
We better. Breaking our backs out here.
Mhm.
I got hit by an owlbear.
I did
You got-
it did 2 damage.
Yeah, you barely got I mean, I'll say this: if I hadn't hit it with that ray of enfeeblement, you would have felt
I
it.
am a spellcaster, Dustin.
I
Yeah.
would have taken 4 damage.
I was
Yeah,
just
if-
looking for a student that you haven't interacted with much, and it's like he just happened to be part of that.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
good.
rocking 16 AC right now, feeling good.
Sitting pretty at 13. All right,
People
nerds.
with your AC.
All right.
We're calling it.
Bye.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Joey.
Thank
Good night.
Bye.
Good
Have a
night.
good night, everybody.
Bye.